It is Tuesday, January the 18th, 2011, and this is what the Toronto Star looks like. But I want to show you the Mississauga News. A letter to the editor, simply, what are you hiding? And it talks about the hiding of the cooperative McCallion, pro-McCallion councillors, especially Katie Mahoney and Ron Starr, hiding information regarding the mayor's birthday party. But what I did was, just as an example of hiding, that it's a culture of hiding that has been there certainly as long as I've been documenting it. What I decided to do, instead of just it being me, to quote from Tom Urbaniak's book, Her Worship the Mayor, pages 143 to 144. And I just want to read this. Notice it's at 2 offensives. It was posted at 12:50. It's now 1:41, and there's every expectation that this is going to be deleted. And what I did was also just documented that at looks like 138 that I'd said, well, it's already at, my comment is already at 2 offensives. And this is one of the ways we talk about how Hazel McCallion and her backers manage to ensure that just one side of a story reaches the public. This is one way of doing it, is, only shovel positive, positive, positive. Do your best to make sure that there's no external public scrutiny. But the other thing is, make sure that authentic, well-researched sources like Tom Urbaniak's book be deleted as quickly as possible from the internet and from well-used websites. But let me just read this now. Urbaniak documents hiding as well, and from his book 143 to 144. Despite McCallion's tight control, it did happen occasionally that unwanted statements or descriptions slipped into the budget documents. In such instances, Her Worship did not hesitate to chastise the staff. One staff-prepared budget overview contained a statement implying that the deferred maintenance was resulting in deterioration of facilities used by the public. And in there was a quote, and with only about 150 words allowed, I decided to remove that quote. That's why that's in there. And then back to Urbaniak. This brought a sharp rebuke from the mayor. The statement should either be retracted or adjusted. This is a very significant statement to me, that a roof is going to fall in on some of our buildings. Somebody's going to pick this up and say, yes, they're doing a great job on taxes, but you've got significant deferrals. I think you should take that statement, redo it, and tell it like it is. And that is Urbaniak quoting the mayor. And Community Services Commissioner Paul Mitcham tried at first to explain, but then conceded that it's probably not a good statement. He promised it would be taken out. And this is an example of hiding. So one way of doing it, of course, is if McCallion doesn't like what is in a particular report, she just insists on it being removed, because McCallion's concept of tell it like it is, and she, as mayor, can decide what like it is really is. So one way of doing it, of course, is to just withhold and snuff out anything that's remotely negative, which is a McCallion strategy. And it also hides, of course, the truth, which is what Urbaniak showed here. But when you get to this, what's happening here are that pro-McCallion readers at the Mississauga News are ever vigilant to remove information that they don't want the public to see. So this was shared at 12:50. It is now 1:44. It's at 2 offensives. And let's see what happens, because here at 1:38 I wrote at January 18th, 12:50 p.m. is already at 2 offensives. And I just wanted to record that, by 1:38 p.m. It had already gotten 2 offensives. So let's see, we're going to refresh as we always do, and by doing that we go up here to oldest first and then hitting newest first. And let's see if we've already lost it. Interesting. Now that's at 2 offensives. This is at 1:38. and it is now 1:45, and it's only a matter of time before another friend of Hazel, or it could even be a city staffer, right? Because they don't want. Oh, wait a second! It is deleted. It's gone. I'd only looked at the Mississauga Muse. I didn't realize. Yeah, this one here is already gone. They've deleted it. Wow. And let's see how long before this one is deleted. And it's gone too. See? They've deleted both, so that comment that I had at 1:38, it was already gone within 8 minutes. That is how they hide. Hazel McCallion's people aren't just staff willing to fudge and to hide things. The best way to hide is to delete. So I'm going to repost this now, and we'll watch how long it lasts again. You just saw Friends of Hazel in action. It is Tuesday, January the 18th, 2011. This is what the Toronto Star looks like. It is 1:56 p.m. And what I've done is I have reposted, and it's also on video. I recorded these two being deleted. We managed to get that on video. I didn't notice that they had also deleted, that someone had also deleted this one. And it's no mystery, because this guy has, on several occasions, said it's time to call out the forum sanitation troops. Who's given him the one offensive there? Don't know, but I can tell you one thing, it's not me. And I can prove that because I clicked disagree, and I can show you by going over here. Now he's got an agree, see? And the only way for that to happen is for me to have been the one that clicked disagree there. So anyway, going back, it's time to refresh, although I think that nobody has checked this yet. Nope. So it's here. Now these are the current ones until they delete these as well. But it just, again, shows the hiding, the culture of secrecy, and you do that by lying, you exaggerate the truth, invent the truth, fabricate, and above all, when there is information, and I'm talking about authentic, not opinions. This is Tom Urbaniak, political science professor at Cape Breton University, writing that. McCallion's people do not want that kind of access at the Mississauga News. Or this one, which is YouTube, of McCallion herself, of the CFRB interview. Do not want that up. And how do you hide? Well, at the Mississauga News, you just hit offensive and delete. So we'll be monitoring this over the next while. And fascinating lack of ethics of the Friends of Hazel. And I also could suggest too that it's not in the interest of City of Mississauga staff to have something like that up. It is Tuesday, January the 18th, 2011. This is what the Toronto Star looks like. It is 2:01, and it's time to already revisit this page because we've got our first offensive. So at 1:55, it's 2:01, so within 6 minutes, my 3 comments that I've already reposted are at 1 offensive. And we're going to sit here and just watch these go down. I've been saying again that the City of Mississauga hides bad news or the truth. And what they're doing here is they're hiding information about how city staff, or first of all, how Hazel McCallion directs city staff not to put anything in there that is not in her interests. In this case, doctoring a budget, staff-prepared budget report, and so they wouldn't want that up. This is the one that announces that somebody has already deleted it and that it was already at 2 offensives. And this one up here, reminder, was basically sharing YouTube. Sorry about that. This one here is in response to Mantis here, attacking Iverson Manor, and at the bottom saying, she's to condos what the Mississauga Muse is to Mississauga, the court jester. And Mantis, he doesn't like something, he deletes it. It is Tuesday, January the 18th, 2011. This is what the Toronto Star looks like. It is 2:31 p.m., and we're going to return to the Mississauga News here. Whoops, wrong one. And a reminder that I had been forced to repost 3 comments that were deleted earlier on this morning. And as I noticed already that there's now a second offensive here, and I expect when I refresh this, an offensive here and here. But just as a reminder, 155, and it's now 231, and this now is at 2 offensives, and we're going to refresh because it's likely that whoever's clicking here is also now done here and here as well. So let's just confirm that. You go oldest first, and then newest first, and I'm right. See, now there's 2 offensives. So what's happening is this thing now. This is now the first reposting. The original had already been deleted, and now it's just a matter of time before somebody comes along and deletes all 3 of those messages. And again, that's how, and what will happen is this one, and this one will be stripped back to Mantis here, who is somebody who is called and is on record as calling for the forum sanitation troops. Interesting, though, that he's got 2 offensives, but again, a reminder that that's not me, it's over here, and I can show you by clicking agree that is me, not whoever does that. So let's see, because some of these people, and I'm thinking here specifically of Prohl, who also has the alias Aviator, and is a co-designer and printer of the Friends of Hazel December 2nd, 2009 Friends of Hazel rally, which tried to stop the judicial inquiry. Anyway, let's see, that's probably going to give them enough time to click again. It's gone. Is this gone already? Yeah. Notice it's been stripped back already. So by 2:35, gone.